Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Charlotte Ashman. Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything educational and inspirational. Now, in today's video, we will be quizzing parents. We're going to be quizzing parents because we want to see how much they know, right? I've been teasing parents and I'm saying every day you guys are sitting in on our Zoom classes and you're eavesdropping on our sessions. So today is your day, parents. We want you to log on and we want you to answer questions. Okay. So I noticed we have LaDonna King. Welcome, LaDonna. We haven't been on live in a minute, so it's nice to see that you're first. Yes, welcome. All right, so we want parents to just jump on because today, like I said before, is your day, parents. Today's your day. So we want to see how you handle these PEP questions. All right, so I'm going to jump in today's material. And we're gonna be using the PEP ability test workbook. Of course, this is by yours truly, and we are going to just see how much our parents know. So let's go. All right, let's see if you're smarter than the Pepsters. All right, so I'm going to pull question number one. Let's just maximize this so the parents can see. This is going to be fun. All right, parents. So I want you to look at this question and I want you to tell me the correct answer. No, parents, you're not going to just tell me the correct answer. I want you to give an explanation why you're selecting whatever you're selecting as the correct answer. So I am going to be taking your responses on Facebook and I really want to hear what you have to say. Students, I don't want you to help them just yet. Let's see how your parents handle this question. All right, so let me see if I can maximize a little bit more. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Sorry, I want to zoom in. All right, we don't want the parents giving us any excuse, so let's go. Which number replaces the question mark? All right, let's look at this question and let's see what you come up with. And I'm using my ebook. It's stored on learninghubebooks.com. Sorry, this particular ebook is stored on learninghub.online. If you want to purchase this book, you can purchase it at the bookstore or on learninghubebooks.com. All right, so let's see what the parents are saying now. Kadeen Gordon says, present and ready. The spirit is ready. Kadeen, I hear you say present and ready, so I want to see an answer. Let me see an answer from you. Andreen Tuller, hi. Carry on Mullins, hi. Kim Waller, hello. Charmaine Johnson, hello, miss, hello. Okay, welcome back. Thank you. I've been off for about a week. Nadine Robinson Davis, hi. All right, so my first parent is answering two, but Mayan and Joni and Hilton, that's not how we do it around here. You need to tell us why. So let me see you put that why in. I want to hear the reasoning behind you choosing the number two. So Denise Graham Gale says two. Denise, same thing. Based on the pattern. You can't just tell me based on the pattern. You have to tell me what that pattern is. So let me hear what you're saying. Hello, happy Sunday. Same to you. Charmaine Johnson is saying two. Why? I need an explanation. Janice Hill says two because you are subtracting the numbers around the triangle. How does that work? Because if I subtract 10 minus 4, I'm going to get 6. 6 minus 6, I'm going to get 0. 9 minus 1, I'm going to get 8. 8 minus 3, I'm going to get 5. 7 minus 2, I'm going to get 5. 5 minus 3, I'm going to get 2. That looks possible. That looks logical. Let me see. Nadine Robinson says 2. Kadeen Gordon says subtract 2 bottom number, then take away from the 2 top. Okay. Andreen Toller says 2. You add the top number and the right corner number, then subtract it from the left corner. Okay. Good evening again. Because you want to find out which 2 number can be added to make 7. All right. Shawnette Scar says 4 plus 6 equals 10. 10 minus 10 equals 0. So you're adding these 2 numbers here, and then you're subtracting this one, okay? So you're adding the top and the right, the bottom right, and then you're subtracting the bottom left. Let's see if that holds for this. So it holds for this right here. 6 and 4, 10. 10 minus 10, that's 0. So you're adding these 2, subtracting this one. So 3 and 1, 4. 4 minus 9. It wouldn't hold for that. So that's not right. All right. The number replaces the question sign is 2. Why? All right. Let's see the answer. Rosemary Lewis says, add the 2 smaller numbers, then subtract it from the larger number. So I guess you're saying add the 2 smaller numbers. So whichever ones are smaller, you're going to add them, then you subtract from the larger. Let me see if that works. So 6 and 4 is 10. 10 minus 10, you get 0. 3 and 1, 4. 4 from, no, it doesn't work. All right, let's see. Yes, Merlin, I am happy to know that you missed the class. I had to take a break, Merlin. I was really pushing it. All right, let's see how this works, guys. Let's see. Let's run the explanation. So I'm going to just play the video, the explanation video, and we see what's going on. All right, so notice the explanation. It says the number at the center of each triangle equals the difference of the lower 2 numbers minus the top number. So what we're doing, we are finding the difference of the lower 2 numbers, and then we're also going to minus the top number. So notice we're subtracting 6 from 10, 10 minus 6, and then we're going to subtract the top number. So let's continue. So it's going to be 9 minus 3, 2 bottom numbers, and you get 6. And then we subtract the top number, 6 minus 1, you get 5. All right, so it's 7 minus 3. Subtracting the bottom numbers, you're finding the difference. That's 4. And 4 minus 2, that's how we got the 2. That's how we get the 2. Awesome. So parents, if you chose 2 for the answer, then it's correct. And of course, we just watched how we arrived at 2. All right, question number 2, guys. So let's look at question number 2. It says, zoom in. It says Victoria needs to buy 5 kilograms of banana for a banana pudding. Her next door neighbor sells them for $50 per kilogram. At the nearest market in the next town, they are sold for $45 per kilogram. It costs $40 for a round trip on the bus to the market, which is a very long distance away. Should Victoria buy the bananas from her neighbor or at the market? So let's look at question number 2. Let's just zoom in a little bit and see if you can see it a little bit better. You guys, you know if I'm going backwards? Right. Let me know if this is better. Parents, it's your day today. All right, go ahead for my parents. So Victoria needs to buy 5 kilograms of bananas for a banana pudding. Her next door neighbor sells them for $50 per kilogram. At the nearest market in the next town, they are sold for $45 per kilogram. It costs $40 for a round trip on the bus to the market, which is a very long distance away. Should Victoria buy the bananas from her neighbor or at the market? All right, so let's see which parent is going to answer. So Merlene Fraser says, miss the market, but you have to tell us why. Kim Waller says, okay. Kadeen Gordon says, the neighbor. Nadine Robinson Davis says, market because, that's what she says, market because she don't have to pay any money to go anywhere. Okay, I guess it means she doesn't have to take the bus, okay? Lisa Williams, hello, miss. Let me see what Lisa is saying. Sorry, I'm late. I was using that book for homework. Awesome. Tina Burton, the neighbor, the neighbor. Wow, everybody's saying the neighbor. Nadine Robinson says the neighbor because you don't have to pay any money to go to the market. Yeah. May Ann says neighbor. Why 50 times 50 equals 250? All right. So let's see, guys. Most of you saying the neighbor. Okay. Guys, if you're a parent on our live, just type the word parents. I want to make sure that it's parents interacting with me today. Merlin is saying market, market, market. Guys, type parent if you're actually the parent because we asked parents come today. Very good. Yes, I see parents. Nice, nice. Thanks for taking time out to participate. We love that. Nadine Robinson, welcome. Charmaine Johnson, nice. Love how you're supporting your children. Very good. Lisa Williams, very nice. Okay, so parents are on. Yes, parents, I love when you obey me. All right, let's look at the explanation, guys. Let's look at the explanation. So let's play the explanation. Welcome, parents. So it says the answer is the neighbor. Let me tell you why. The total cost of buying bananas at the market is 45 times 5 plus 40, which gives $265. Because, guys, even though it's cheaper at the market, you have to add the bus fare, right? Which is $265, right? So the round trip is $40. Round trip means to go and to come back. Now, if she buys the bananas from the neighbor, even though it's more expensive, it's $50, then it's just $50 times the 5 pound, which gives $250. So it's cheaper to buy the bananas from the neighbor. All right, we're gonna move to another question, parents. Let's see how you do on this one. Let's just zoom out. All right, and let me take an opportunity to let you guys know that I'm using the PEP Ability Test Workbook, this book here by Dr. Charlotte Ashman, yours truly, and we're using it on the learninghub.online website. Now, on this website, you can get tons of resources, quizzes, mock exams. You can ask questions via the help desk. You can post your question and a tutor will respond to you. You get short answer questions, you get notes, you get everything that you need to do well in school on learninghub.online. And this is where we're streaming this book today. All right, so I'm going to go back to the question and we're at question number 3. So let me just zoom in. I'm going to give parents like a minute to answer this question because we know they're going to need the time, right, students? Let's see how they take this question on. Bike A travels 4/5 of a 1,000-meter course, and Bike B travels 1/3 of a 1,800-meter course. Which bike traveled a longer distance? Okay, that's a nice question. Which bike traveled a longer distance? Let's see how the parents are going to do on question number 3. I'll try and zoom in a little bit more for you guys. Sorry, I hit the wrong thing. Hopefully you guys didn't see which response I chose. All right, guys, there we go. It's zoomed in. Giving you a minute, parents. Let's see how you handle that question. All right, parents, let's see what you have. And I hope you have written an explanation as well. So the question says bike A travels 4/5 of a 1,000-meter course, and bike B travels 1/3 of an 1,800-meter course, and we want to see which bike traveled a longer distance. So bike A, 4/5 of a 1,000-meter course, and bike B travels 1/3 of a 1,800-meter course. An 1,800-meter course. Okay, guys, let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see what the parents are saying. We want to see workout in appearance. Remember, Mama telling her. All right, so. Oh, parents are active, man. They're putting down answers like crazy. Parents saying, I have that one. I have that one. All right. So Lenny Kaddish is saying, I have that one. Okay, so show me what's the answer. So LaDonna is saying, oh, you're explaining about the neighbor, right? We'll pass that, LaDonna. But anyway, I put up your explanation. Nadine Robinson is saying, I have that one, but where's the answer, Nadine? I don't see any explanation or anything. You're just saying you have it. I don't believe you. Melissa Muir is saying answer is C, but there's no C, Melissa. We're talking about bike A and bike B. So I think you're talking about the one before. Bike A travels. Come on, guys. This is what we're talking about. Question number 3. Hold on, guys. Which question are you guys doing? We're doing the bikes. So bike A travels 4/5 of a 1,000-meter course, and bike B travels 1/3 of a 1,800-meter course. Which bike traveled a longer distance? Yes, guys. Which bike traveled a longer distance? All right. So Dion Gillis is saying bike A because it traveled a longer distance, but that doesn't answer the question. Even if it's correct, you need to show me some workout. Melissa Mayer is saying answer is A, travel the longest. I guess you mean longer. We're just comparing two things, so it's longer. Kadeen Gordon is saying bike A, 800 meters. Now we're getting somewhere. Denise Graham Gale is saying B, bike B. Tina Burton is saying bike A. Miss, we saw what? The response, you gave out the answer. Keisha Brian Telfia says 4/5 of 1,000 equal 800. 1/3 of 1,800 equals 600. So bike A traveled a longer distance. Let's look at the explanation. All right, so it says bike A traveled 4/5 times 1,000, which is 800 meters, whilst bike B traveled 1/3 times 1,800 meters, which is 600 meters. All right, so it's bike A. All right, let's just zoom out again, and we're going to look at this rotation. Let's see if you can handle this question number 4. So let's look at question number 4. Now, guys, I just want to remind you that the quantitative reasoning, that the PEP ability test is comprised of 2 areas. You have the verbal reasoning and you have your quantitative reasoning. All right. So, guys, by now, I've been working with a number of students. I mean, at least minimum 300 students per day, with all my Zoom meetings and so on. And I noticed that, guys, you are really coming into your own. So whilst you may not see a rotation on your exam because it's going to test your verbal reasoning and your quantitative reasoning, this is a great way, like I said before, to develop critical thought. So you see, this workbook that we're using, it has a number of strategies, and these strategies are geared towards helping students to develop critical thought. So parents, if you have a child in grades 3, 4, 5, 6, you can get this workbook and start using it. So it's not just to prepare you for the exam, it's actually geared towards preparing you how to think, and that is wonderful. Anyway, let's look at this question number 4, and it says the drawings in the box go together in a certain way. Which drawing goes where you see the question mark? So let's look at this, and the question is asking which drawing goes here. So you're going to choose from these options. All right, but first you need to look to see what is happening in the drawings. There's a pattern that we want you to recognize, and once you recognize that pattern, then you will know what should go here. So let's see, parents, if you can do that. So we're going to give you a good 2 minutes to look at it and see if you can come up with the answer. All right, Merlene, I notice you're saying the answer is D because of the rotation. But you have to tell me what about the rotation. You can't just say because of the rotation. What specifically about the rotation is causing you to think that the answer is D? What specifically about this rotation is causing you to say the answer is D, guys? So Kwana Johnson is saying D, miss, because each of image is rotated clockwise by 90 degrees. Let's look at the explanation. So we have a video-based explanation. So starting from the leftmost image, each image is rotated clockwise by 90, and see the animation is going on the screen. Look at image 2, we're rotating it. Boom, 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 90. Image 3, we're going to rotate it 90, boom, and that's what our answer is going to be. So parents, if you chose D, then you'd have gotten it correct. All right. We're going to look at question number 4. So let me zoom in. It says, parents, which word does not go with the others? Let's see if you can tackle that. Which word does not go with the others? Let's go, parents. Which word does not go with the others? That's the question. Let's see what you're saying, parents. Let's see what you're saying. So, Ali Ray says orange, huh? But you have to put Y. Denise Samuels, orange. Shelley Foster, Catherine Speed, orange. Michael Folks, orange. Denise Samuels, that went too fast. So Denise Samuels said orange is a fruit. Kwana says orange because it can be a secondary color or it can be a fruit. Merlin missed the answer is orange because true orange is not a primary color. Nia says orange because the others are primary colors. Okay, I'm not going to stress this one. You guys seem to have gotten it. Well, yeah, your parents seem to have gotten it. So let's see what the explanation says. It says blue, red, and yellow are primary color. Orange is a secondary color. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. All right, guys, we're going to move over. We're just going to be doing 10 questions for this parents showdown. And question number 6 says window is to pane as book is to what? So the first thing you're going to do, parents, you're going to look at window and pane and see how those two words are associated. And what's the association between window and pane? And then that's going to help you to get book and the word that it is associated with, or it should be associated with. Okay, so question number 6, I'm giving you 30 seconds more to look at that question and to come up with an answer. All right, let me see my goody parents. Guys, you're just so on top of things. Yes, you're actually listening to us during class time. So let's see what you have to say. Wow, parents, so many of you answered. Awesome. So, Fanshawn Moore Taylor says, Page. Denise Graham Gale, Page. Merlin Book is the Page. But guys, you're not telling me why. Michelle Folk says Page because pane is in a window, therefore Page is in a book. Catherine says Page. Kanato Bryan says Page. Tina Burton Page. Nadine Robinson Davis Page because pages are inside of the book. Inside is one word. Alda Shake says pages are in a book and panes are in a window. May Ann and Joni and Hilton says page because it's inside of the book. Kim Wallace says mom leaves. Kim, you need to tell mom to come back because she's supposed to be doing the work today. Denise Samuels Alan says book is the page. All right, let's see. Melissa, the window is made up of panes while a book is made up of pages. I love that answer. All right, let's see what the explanation is. Let's see what the explanation is, guys. Let's see. Explanation. It says page. Explanation. A window is made up of panes while a book is made up of pages. The answer is not choice A because a novel is a type of book. All right, so we don't have to go on and on. Fact is, the window is made up of panes and the book is made up of pages. That's the association. Let's look at question number 7. Question number 7. That's another routine. Well, I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want you to look at it, parents, and I want to see if you can decide what what's going on. It says which image replaces the question mark. Look at the image, the first one, and then whatever we did with the first one, we have to do it with the second one. That's how you're going to find out now which image replaces the question mark. Let me hear what my wonderful parents are saying. All right, you guys are just saying C and smiley face and D, and guys, you have to tell me why. Yannick Spence, you have to tell me why. Ray Ali, why? Nardia Campbell, why? Lisa Williams. Come on, guys. You know you're not going to get away with me by just saying the answer. You guys need to say why you're selecting that answer. All right, parents, you're not putting Y. I need to see Y. All right, see some bright parents putting up the answer. Nia Malia Davis, C, because in the first one it becomes discolored and has a dot, so therefore the same thing will happen to the cuboid. Now, I'm thinking you mean decolored. Tina Burton says C because the first one is colorless with a dot in the center. Well, it went from something to colorless. Michelle Folk says C because in the first one the color will change to white and the black hole will be in it. So C is the answer. So basically you're saying whatever color is there, we're gonna change it to white and we're gonna put a black hole or a black dot in it. Let's look at the explanation, guys. You guys are something else. Let's look at the explanation. I'm gonna zoom out and we're gonna take the explanation. You notice the explanation is animated, pretty neat. The images are decolored with a black circle added in the center. Look at that. Put a black circle, take out the color. That's all we get for the answer. So we're going to have to do the same thing with the yellow one. Take out the yellow, put a black circle. So C is the correct answer. All right, awesome, guys. If you got C, that's the answer. All right, so let's look at question number 8. I am going to zoom in. I hit something. Whenever I hit something, because the book is interactive, it actually marks it. So I touched something just now. Let's see if I can get this a little bit bigger so you can see. It says, cup is to coffee as bowl is to what? Dish, spoon, soup, food. What is bowl to? Cup is to coffee as bowl is to dish, soup, spoon, food. Dish, soup, spoon, food. What's the answer? Let me read some answers. So, new comments. So, let me see what you guys are saying. All right. So, oh, somebody's saying that I hit A. I don't know what I hit, but I hit something. All right. So, we're going to start from Ray Ali. Ray Ali says soup. Then Rosemary Lewis says C because soup always served in a bowl. Michelle Folk says answer is soup because a cup holds coffee, therefore a bowl holds soup. Wanda says soup because coffee goes into a cup and soup goes into a bowl. Nardia Campbell says C. Alda shakes soup, but you don't tell me why. Kerry Russell says soup. Question 8, answer is B. You drink coffee from a cup while you eat soup from a bowl. Tiffany Monique Gordon, you're calling O'Neill Lambert. Denise Graham Gale, you're saying soup. Denise Samuels Allen, I guess you're saying B. Veron Downer, parents. Answer is soup. Veron, I like when you just put parents in it because you say, yo, we are represent. Answer is soup because you drink coffee out of a cup and you drink soup out of a bowl. Very good. Ray Ali, we drink coffee from a cup and soup from a bowl. All right, great, guys. So I see Karine Livermore saying soup. A bowl is used to drink soup. Don Cardi Paris, B, soup goes in a bowl. Fanchan Moore Taylor, soup goes in a bowl. Tiffany Monique Gordon, calling somebody else. Denise Samuels Allen, I guess you meant bowl is the soup, you left out the L. Guys, remember when you're in the exam, pay attention, even though this is multiple choice. But you know, guys, one of the things that I see getting students in trouble a lot is that sometimes you rush and you don't pay attention. I mean, granted, this is parents now, so pay attention, guys. So you can't write bow. Can you imagine if this was another type of question and you put, oh, they would be wondering, what is she talking about? Or what is he talking about? All right, so you meant ball. All right, Fritz, B, you're saying. Kanata Brian, you're saying soup. Mayan, you're saying soup. Nadine Robinson, coffee goes in a cup, so soup goes in a bowl. All right, so let's see the answer. Let's run the answer. So I'm just going to run the explanation. It says coffee goes into a cup while soup goes into a bowl. Very good. All right, so we're going to move now to question number 9, and we're going to finish at 10. This is actually one of my favorite questions. It's so easy. It just gets you, I think after going through chapter 1, it just gets you to start thinking because we use so many different strategies in this particular workbook. All right, so let's look at this figure. It says the figures inside, well, we want to look at the question rather. It says the figures inside the square are arranged in a certain manner. Can you find the missing figure? Can you find the missing figure, guys? So notice they are arranged in a certain manner. Which figure is missing? And it's right where you see the question sign. Which figure should go there? Let me see if you can spot that quickly, parents. All right, so Lenny Kaddish says B because when the pattern goes down, the same color repeats. When you go across, it also makes a pattern, blue, red, green. When you go down, it's blue, 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 green, green, green. So what's the answer now? So you're saying the answer is B, which is red. So it should be red, red, red. So it should be blue, red, green across, blue, red, green across, blue, red. I won't even waste your time, guys. That is correct. Notice it's blue, blue, blue going down. So it should be red, red, red going down, green, green, green going down. And if you come across, it's blue, red, green. Blue, then this should be red, and then green. Very good, guys. I notice all of you saying B. Awesome. Awesome job. Last question now, parents. And you're going to post, and you have to be honest now, parents, your score out of 10. Let's see how you did. So what is 4 times 63 by 3, divided by 3? What is 4 times 63 divided by 3? You have a minute. Four times 63 divided by 3. 4 times 63 divided by 3. It's question number 10. Let's see what we get for that. Let me just zoom in that a little bit so you can see better. What is 4 times 63 divided by 3? Let's see our genius parents. Okay, everybody's saying 84. Don Cardi Paris, 84. Nia Malia Davis, 84. Fanchon, 84. Tina Burton, 84. Karine Livermore, 84. Oh, everybody just saying 84, 84. I see somebody put 85. Nadine Robinson Davis saying 85. Tanya Dennis Davis, 84. All right, guys. I see most of you. Shelley Foster saying 84. A lot of you saying 84. 84. All right, so let's see, guys. Let's see if it is 84. Display the explanation. It says the answer is 84. The expression in numerical terms is written as 4 times 63 divided by 3. When solved, the result is 84. Hence, the correct answer is A. All right, so it's 84A. All right, parents, I want you guys to now tell me, I want you to tell moi, what did you score? How much did you score? I want you to tell me, guys. Tell me, tell me, tell me. All right, so every day you're telling your children, go and take up your PEP book. Let's see how you did in PEP. Okay, guys, come on, and you have to be honest. So Michelle Folks is saying 10 out of 10. Guys, give Michelle a big thumbs up. Send up some love for that. Very good, guys. Come on, I want to see you send up some love for Michelle. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I don't see you sending out any hearts or anything. You have to give Mommy Michelle some hearts, some love, right? You have to hit the love thing, all right? Um, good job, Michelle. Lenny, you got 9 out of 10. Oh gosh, this parent got 9 out of 10. Not bad, Lenny. Maybe you'd have gotten into the school of your first choice. Good job. Tina Burton, 10 out of 10. Definitely going to the school of your first choice. So guys, we're gonna send up some hearts for Tina Burton. Karine Livermore, 10 out of 10, school of your first choice. Merlin Fraser, school of your first choice. Rosemary Lewis, school of your first choice. Denise Graham Gale, maybe you're gonna go to the school of your maybe third choice, maybe. I don't know. 7 out of 10, you're scoring like a 70. May Ann and Joni and Hilton, 9 out of 10. Yeah, that looks like school of your first choice. Yeah. Or at worst case, maybe second choice. Keisha Bryan, yeah, 10 out of 10, 100%. Yes, that looks like school of your first choice. Shelley Foster, you don't know. Then we have Denise Samuels Allen, 100%. That looks like school of your first choice. We have Kwana Johnson, 100%, school of your first choice. Lenny Kadesh, 9 out of 10. That looks like school of your first choice too. Maybe second choice. Nadine Robinson Davis, we're talking about 10 out of 10. Very good. Nia, school of your first choice, Nadine. Nia says 10 out of 10, school of your first choice. Colette McIntosh, school of your first choice. Boy, these parents are just so awesome. Yannick Spence, school of your first choice. 9 out of 10. Jamil Amorosi mother, awesome. Jamil Amorosi mom is going to school of your first choice, possibly second, possibly. Yannick Spence, school of your first choice. Good job, Michelle. Thank you. I'm always honest when it comes on to work. Tina Burton. Tina, what's your score? True. Don't think I'm telling a lie. 10 out of 10. Good job, Merlin. Good job. Merlin, you know you're always on, so I guess you're just sitting there eavesdropping on us. Ray Ali says, I came on late and wasn't keeping track. Not a problem. Michelle Thompson Michelle, you got 6. Michelle, you're going to like your 4th choice. I'm serious. All right, Michelle. So, you know, Michelle, if you were doing the PEP, you'd have to work much harder. All right. Alda Shakes, I came in at number 2 and got all correct. But if you came to the PEP exam late, you know, Alda, even though you got all correct, you know, that is putting you at a disadvantage. So one of the things you have to bear in mind, guys, is that you have to show up for exam on time. But anyway, good job, Aldo. Rashana McNair, you're not telling me how much you got. Janice Hill, 10 out of 10. Good job. Kanata Brand, 9 out of 10. So 10 out of 10, Janice Hill, school of your first choice. Kanata Brand, you look like you're going first choice to possibly second, you know, worst case. Veron Downer, wow, first choice, 10 out of 10. Shelley Foster, 9 out of 10. Look like first choice to worst case, second choice. Karine Livermore, 10 out of 10. All right, guys, this is just awesome. This is going to be up on Facebook. It's also going to be up on our YouTube channel, Pep Talk with Dr. Charlotte Ashman. Guys, I'm back this week. I had to take a break. I was extremely tired. I just had to take a break to recoup. You know, we were doing lives almost every day. And of course, we have the Zoom session at 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock most days. And we have our social studies class from 4 to 5 on Zoom. Guys, remember, I do social studies class on Zoom Mondays and Wednesdays from 4 to 5. Now, guys, the class is $2,000 if you can afford it. If you cannot afford it, you just come for free. No big deal. So if you can afford to pay the $2,000, you just contact us, 876-351-7777. If you can't afford to pay, just show up for class. Just make sure you have the social studies workbook. Same thing for the ability test class. Every single day from 5 o'clock until 6 on Zoom, we have an ability test class. Cost $2,000 if you can afford to pay. If you cannot afford to pay, you just come for free. All right, parents, I just want to say thank you so much for participating today. You were all great sport. Yannick, I see you're putting up that you did great. Yes, Yannick, you did 10 out of 10. Jadine Cameron, 10 out of 10. Rajan Brown, 10 out of 10. Parents, you did so well and you've been so supported supportive. Good job. I just want to remind you though, guys, that do not just focus on the ability test. Guys, your preparation is coming on so nicely. Great. But also pay attention to your math, your social studies, your science, and your language arts. Remember, after the ability test, you're going to have your diagnostic test. So that's important that you also keep up with your work in those areas. Guys, if you want a great website to go through every single topic that you need to go through, you need to register on the Learning Hub. Registration starts at $1,500 for 3 months, which is really $500 a month. All right. So guys, you need to check out the learninghub.online and register. And remember that on a Saturday and on a Sunday, I have private classes. Now, we have 2 types of private classes. We have our LHO PEP Academy classes, and those are private, those are paid classes. So if you want almost individual attention, you can just send us a WhatsApp, or you can call the office 926-1221 to get more information, or you can send me a WhatsApp 351-7777. And then we have at 8 o'clock, our free class or free ability test class. Now, that is for students who have my mock exam booklet. All right. So we have a mock exam booklet out on the market, and it basically simulates the actual exam. It's $750, but we also give you a $2,000 coupon in the back of the book, and that coupon will give you access to my private class on a Saturday. So really, you get a double. You get the book, the workbook, and you also get access to our Saturday morning private class at 8 o'clock. All right, guys, I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you, parents. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening and continue to stay safe. Goodbye.